It is time now for the Peer Channel Afternoon News on this Sunday afternoon, July 17th, 2016. Good afternoon, everybody. I am Peter Wiggins, and I get news and odds at 12:20 p.m. on this Sunday afternoon. And our top story at 12:20 p.m. is another shooting involving police, this time down in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, where 3 police officers have been shot dead and others may have been wounded, a 40-day said on Sunday. The 3 officers were shot near the department headquarters, Baton Rouge Mayor Kip Bolden told MSNBC. 2 days after a failed military coup, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan's crackdown on those behind it and those perceived to have been involved with his governing pace. Nice, France. French authorities on Sunday arrested 2 more suspects potentially linked to the man who rammed a truck in the crash, killing 84 people in this French Riviera yesterday, as investigators sought to determine his participation. Multan, Pakistan. The barber-slaying Pakistani model Grendel Baloch on Sunday confessed to strangling death on a family armor because she posted shameful pictures on Facebook. Washington, Republican National Committee Chairman Brent Spruill said that Donald Trump has pivoted from his proposed ban of Muslims coming to the United States. Yerevan, Armenia. About 20 armed supporters of a jailed opposition leader attacked a police station in Armenia's capital on Sunday, killing 1 officer and wounded 4 and several others taken hostage, police said. Jerusalem. Israel on Sunday fired missiles toward an unmanned drone that entered Israeli-controlled airspace from Syria and returned back, the military said in a statement. The United States-led military coalition fighting the Islamic State militants resumed operation at a key Turkish base used for extracting Iraq and Syria on Sunday, ended a shutdown resulting from airspace restrictions imposed in an aftermath failed. Egyptian officials on Saturday disclosed that the word fire is clearly audible on a cockpit voice recorded from Egypt Air Flight 804, but safety experts and a person involved in the investigation said there are no clear-cut answers so far about the Athens. Greece faces a delicate balancing act as it confronts the spill over Turkey's failed coup on its territory. 8 Turkish officers support the coup and fled to Greece, one asylum, while Turkey wants them handed over swiftly. In Washington, Secretary of State John Kerry slammed implications that the United States was involved in a failed coup that left 265 people dead and 1,440 wounded. Bombing suspect killed himself before class, says. A house in Pentagon, Nevada, effort was destroyed by explosives. Arizona police announced Friday that the discovery of bombs and several pounds of explosives found in Kingman, Arizona. Cleveland. Months of planning and research from top city officials have done little required concern to hear about the potential of violent clashes between law enforcement and protest groups descending on the city ahead of a week's Republican. Coaches at Penn State with Sandusky find themselves in a fence. A man entered a patient's room in a medical center in Florida early Sunday in an open fire, killing 2 people, authorities said. And it happened in Titusville, Florida. Abilene, Texas, an inmate killed a female corrections officer at a men's prison near Abilene, Texas on Saturday. Yahoo is preparing what could be the last earnings release for the company we know it. Today, California-based Media Corporation company reports second quarter earnings after the markets close on Monday. U.S. Republicans beat to nominate their choice for the president at the convention in Cleveland. Donald Trump's party presented a nominee. According to Jim Cramer, it does not matter how a good investor to pick and stock to the funds are. Keep the wrong tons money can be raised in a hidden fees and an opportunity could be missed. Western Massachusetts, a police officer was stabbed in the face while responding to a domestic assault in Massachusetts. Officers responded to the Worcester apartment around 4 a.m. on Sunday, where a 23-year-old woman told them her ex-boyfriend, the 30-year-old Worcester man, was threatening her and the family over the phone. She said she had a restraining order against him. The ex-boyfriend then showed up while officers weren't on the scene. Police attempted to arrest him, but a struggle ensued. Police said the man used a steak knife to stab one of the officers in the face. Plymouth, Massachusetts, 2 beaches are set to reopen after a great white shark was spotted off the coast of Plymouth. Just when you thought the stroke can strike anyone anytime, the team researchers report that 90% of them are preventable. Mosquitoes getting bitten by air pest control businesses. Pierre Challenge time is now 12:25 on this Sunday afternoon, and it is time now for spot support. Tonight, the Boston Red Sox will go for the sweep as they will square off against the New York Yankees down in the Bronx tonight at 8:05 p.m. True in Scotland, Jordan Spieth has stepped in winning streak at the Open. The 23-year-old Texan has gone 10 straight rounds. Major championship without breaking par as Jordan Spieth shoots 300 in streak of not breaking par. The stage sets up for tremendous leadership 2016 Open Championship. The field will be clear for the prize. Third check of the title, champion golfer of the year. Peter Chell News on 12:25 on this Sunday afternoon, and it is time now for a traffic and trend report. Take a look at MBTA, where the subway system is looking good. On the commuter rail, looking good except the Newburyport train 2153, 11:30 mile is departed North Station. It is operated 35 minutes late due to later arrival equipment. And on the ferries, they are looking good. And now, look at that highways and byways of New York City, where 95 of both ends, also from the Bronx all the way up to the George Washington Bridge. Lincoln and all tunnels at slow on both ends. Midtown tunnel on the westbound side is backed up. Lincoln Line Expressway both ends also heads to New York City. 270 on both ends also from Barron's and Earls Bridge. Belt Parkway on the westbound side it is backed up from JFK Airport to Brooklyn. 270 on the both ends on the Barron's and Earls Bridge. It's slow. 270 on the westbound side from Senate down the New Jersey Turnpike. Bronx Whetstone and Fox Neck Bridge. It's slow on both ends. 95 on the northbound and southbound side it is up to go from Stamford all the way at the Norwalk. Merritt Parkway on the northbound side is backed up for the Stamford stretch. Merritt Parkway on the northbound side is backed up for the Bridgeport stretch. 95 on the northbound side, Little Seoul and West Haven. 91 on the southbound side, Little Seoul. 95 on the Haven, Connecticut. 95 on the northbound side is backed up for the Brentford stretch. 95 on the southbound side is backed up for New London to Old Saybrook, Connecticut. 91 on the northbound side is backed up on I-84 Hartford, Connecticut. I-84 eastbound side, Little Seoul, Route 8 in Warburg, Connecticut. Atton, Rhode Island, 130 on the eastbound side of Newport Bridge is slow. Route 4 southbound side, Little Seoul. 1-8, 146 on the southbound side. It's slow from North Smithfield to Lincoln, Rhode Island. Down in southeastern Massachusetts, 495 on the northbound side is backed up from 44 in Middlebury all the way up to Route 24 in Raynham. Route 6 on the westbound side is Sepco from Orleans all the way up to the Sagamore Bridge. Route 3 on the northbound side is Little Seoul to Plymouth stretch. Route 3 on the northbound side is backed up from Hanover all the way up to Hingham. Route 3 on the southbound side is backed up from Weymouth all the way up to Derby Street in Hingham. 95 on the northbound side, Little Seoul, Route 128 in Kenton. 7th Expressway on the northbound side is backed up at Dorchester to Boston. Northbound side it is backed up all the way up to the Braintree split. 495 on the southbound side, Little Seoul to Marlborough stretch. Mass back on the westbound side it is backed up from 146 in Worcester all the way up to I-84 Sturbridge. Mass back on the eastbound side is backed up from I-84 Sturbridge all the way up to Charlton. 91 and then the northbound side it is backed up from 57 to 2. 391 in Springfield on the southbound side of I-91. Up north in Massachusetts Turnpike on the eastbound side, Little Seoul around the Stockbridge stretch. Berkshire Ferry eastbound side, Little Seoul just before the Massachusetts border. Up in northern New England, 93 in the southbound side. It is backed up for the Concord, New Hampshire stretch. 93 in the southbound side, Little Seoul up to 293 in Manchester, New Hampshire. 95 on the southbound side, Little Seoul, Hampton Falls. 95 on the southbound side on the main turnpike backed up from Curie all the way up to Portsmouth, New Hampshire. 295 on the westbound side. On the southbound side is backed up to the spurt down to downtown Portland, Maine. 91 on the southbound side, Little Seoul around 202 in Brattleboro, Massachusetts. 89 on the southbound side is backed up after the Canadian War up in Vermont, and I-87 is backed up after the Canadian War up in Plattsburgh, New York. I-87 on the southbound side, Little Seoul in Albany stretch around the Thoroughway. New York State 3 eastbound side, Little Seoul after I-87 in Albany. New York State 3 westbound side is backed up before 290 in Buffalo. And 190 in the southbound side, Little Seoul after the Niagara Falls stretch. Here, News on 12:29 on this Sunday afternoon, and it is time now for a weather report. And take a look at the latest. Take a look at radar. And seeing some lines of showers and storms way off, and then check it. And seeing a one line of rain showers and a downpour stretching from Brewster, Mass, stretching out to Orleans and around East Hammond on the Cape. 76 out of Brewster, Massachusetts. Alright, take a look at our 7-day forecast. It goes like this. For this afternoon, a 6% chance of showers and thunderstorms likely between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. Outside sky at 86 degrees, southwest about 7 miles an hour, chance of 6%. No rain for about 3 to 10 quarter inch and high amounts possible thunderstorms. Tonight, scattered showers and thunderstorms remain before 7 p.m. Partly cloudy between midnight and 3 a.m. Otherwise, clouds about 65 degrees south, about 5 miles an hour. Chance of common in the evening, chance of 30%. No pressure amounts between less than 10 inch and high amounts possible thunderstorms. For Monday, both sides got about 92 degrees, black southwest wind increase at 8 to 30 miles per hour in the morning. Winds can gust at 25 miles an hour. For Monday night, check the showers and thunderstorms made between 7 p.m. and 3 a.m. Most clouds got about 69 degrees southwest, about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of 40%. New rain amounts between 10 40 and 10 miles possible thunderstorms. For Tuesday, most sunny clouds got about 85, about 58 degrees west, about 7 miles an hour. For Wednesday, sunny and clear sky, about 78, about 58 degrees. For Thursday, sunny and most clear sky, about 85, about 64 degrees. Friday, most sunny podcast got about 92, about 68 degrees. And for Saturday, check the showers, most sunny got about 92 degrees, chance of 30%. Jordan, not near it. 86 degrees, most skies. It's 86 in Mansfield, 86 in Sheridan, and 82 in Foxborough. That is going to be it for the Peter channel. Afternoon news on this July 17th, 2016 on a Sunday afternoon. I'm Peter. So you have a good afternoon, good positive details. So you have 5 o'clock for a 5 o'clock report.